Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another Morning Muster edition. I'm David, and I'm with Viajero Coffee, and so I'm having my morning latte here. And this video is going to be about a one that I've been wanting to do for a long time now. So, for those who don't know me, retired Army, 21 years, Army Ranger, drill sergeant, and had a pretty successful military career, federal employee, successful career, and I want to give you the one thing that I've used throughout my career that is going to sound trivial or funny at first when I mention it, but it's the one thing that I've told my subordinates over and over and over again, and anyone who knows me, I've told them this. It's the three rules of life, right? So I have three rules of life, and this was in 1994. I was going through a non-commissioned officer course, and I forgot the name of the guy, but I do I, I can't remember his name, but he was a national. He was, I think it was an AGR guy, active National Guard guy, and we're just sitting there chatting, and he's like, "Hey, you heard the three rules of life?" And the three rules of life, and I was like, "No," and he says it's look cool, know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, look cool. And I chuckled. We all kind of laughed at it and everything, but it stuck in my mind, and it was something that was so simple, but yet so true. You know, I've played guitar, and you see one of my guitar cases in back there. I play guitar in a band, and not nothing great, but when you get up and you play, and so keeping that kind of look cool, know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, look cool is you get up there and you start to play in the band, and you're playing live in front of people, and yeah, look cool. Well, you're standing up there playing guitar or playing your instrument, but if someone makes a mistake, so look cool, know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, you make a mistake, look cool, and you just play through the mistake, and 99.9 times out of 10, people don't even notice. The people watching you, the only people that know is you, and maybe your bandmates heard it, and it came through. Other than that, people don't know, and so, but apply it to your professional career. How do you apply it to your professional career? Look cool is always look the part, right? For me in the military at the time, we're the last generation to shine boots, right? Was shining your boots, making sure your uniform was squared away, making sure that you did your PT, you did all those things you're supposed to do, and when you show up, yeah, you look cool, you look the part, right? As a drill sergeant, as an instructor, as a leader, and the misconception about leadership is that you have to have a team in front of you, and you're the leader and whatever. But no, you're always leading, right? You're always setting an example, and that's something that I could probably talk about in another video, is that was instilled in us, in the military, from very young. Even in basic training, they're like, you are leading, right? Always, even if you're following, you're always leading. You're always setting an example. You're always doing, trying to be ready, be prepared, and that sort of thing, right? But but then to know what you're doing is obviously, it's one thing to be up on stage, but you have to practice, right? And so you look cool, you know what you're doing. You've practiced, you've rehearsed, you've done your homework. But if something doesn't go right, just keep on going, right? Because things will happen, and so but I think the first two give you the confidence for number three, right? If you look the part, you've taken care of yourself, you've gone through the mental um, framework of rehearsing, of preparing, of making sure that you know what's going on. When you do those things, number three comes in a lot easier because uh, 9 times out of 10, there are very few experts out there that can call you on it. And if you do number one and number two fine, and you make a mistake, um, probably not going to call you on it because they might doubt themselves, right? So, look cool, know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, look cool. It's I've enjoyed it. I've liked it. I've applied it my whole career since 1994 when I heard it from this buddy of ours that we had in Beanock, and I want to pass it on because everybody that's worked for me before or worked for me but worked with me as a team member or what have you, I've passed that on to them, and hopefully it sticks with one or two people and it kind of continues on. But I've always wanted to talk about that, and I'd appreciate it. And I really would like to know what you think. Put your comments in the chat, and I would like to respond to them, and just tell me what you think about the three rules of life. Look cool, know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, look cool. I'm David, Morning Muster. Check out El Viajero Coffee. It's Colombian coffee, 100% Colombian coffee. We do direct trade with farmers from Colombia, and we aim to assist them in taking care of things on their farm, right? So every time you purchase from us, we're taking a part of that and we're doing a donation back to the farmers. So thank you, and I hope everyone's doing good, and God bless you. All right, y'all take care.